Yo, this was quite the ordeal to get this to work. I'm not really sure what was going on at first. Every time I hit live, it would crash. And I checked, the first thing I did was check for an update. There was no update. Second thing I did was restart my phone. That didn't work. Anyways, turns out there was install YouTube. Install it, there was suddenly an update that wasn't there a minute ago. So got it working. Now everyone's confused. I don't even know if anyone joined the live stream. But at least I got it going. That was crazy. Did you get a notification? Does it say I'm live streaming?
Just now.
Cool, because no one's in here yet. But I got it working.
Nice.
Yeah.
Update.
Yeah, dude, there was no update. It's the first thing I checked, and then when I went to uninstall it, there was suddenly an update, and I'm like, you know what? I bet it works now. Update your apps, people. Update your apps. Alright, we're gonna give it some time for everyone to get here. I do have some updates. It's been a few weeks since I've live streamed. Done some more work to the van. Hey, look at that. Now it's up. Hey, what's up, Mischief? It's working. Dude, like
Like the last hour and a half.
but yeah, for the last hour I've been trying to start this live stream. We ended up eating dinner instead of live streaming. Dave's still eating, he's right here.
Yeah, I'll come on camera in a minute.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, there was no update, and then about an hour later I checked, and suddenly there's an update for the app, so I was able to update the app, and that's what it needed. It needed to update so I could go live. That was an ordeal. That was frustrating, but here I am. We made it. Got 5 folks in here. Don't forget to smash that like button now that we are going.
Stupid commercials.
Dave's watching an ad. That's how I get paid. You guys watching ads, I appreciate you.
Watch them all the way through.
Yeah, real heroes watch that. They don't skip the ads. Looks good. Never give up, Mischief says. I did the same, just started smoking coffee. In fact, I had one rolled up already because I was going to live stream a freaking hour ago. But I got frustrated. That got lit on fire. So I'm going to have to twist up another left-handed cigarette. Right now I'm hanging out in Dave's camper. My admin, Dave Lowe, he'll probably be coming in here pretty hot. Don't forget to say hi, everyone. Whoever's in here, I see Mischief is in here, but there's 7 more of you. We are out in the middle of nowhere, but I've got great signal. The problem with my live stream earlier was not the signal. Damn, I missed the update. Who you go with now? I am out in the Nevada desert with Dave Lowe and with I'm a couple of our friends, Shen and Panda, camping out here in the middle of nowhere in the new van. New van that got some more work done. What's up, Michael? Michael, were you the one that asked me how my van's doing? Because I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news, I guess there's a few people in here that can catch up.
Are you talking about the other van?
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't updated anyone about Vanagon yet. Got some news about Vanagon. So when I left Oregon, it's parked out in front of a friend's house on the street, so it was a risk of it being towed, and it was towed. So Vanagon is lost into the mix. But the good news is this van, I have probably put about $3,500 into this van so far.
Yeah, but it's almost solid now.
But now I feel way better about this van than I did when I bought it. The brakes were metal to metal when I got it. Replaced the front brakes. The back brakes should still get got, but most of your braking is in the front, and I really wanted to have better brakes. And then the whole front end suspension was replaced. That's everything. The bushings, the control arms, The ball joints, everything was replaced. The shocks itself. Then the gas tank work, which was a new fuel pump and some gas lines that were fucked up. And then it overheated, and Dave and I, thank you Spicoli out there for the parts. Big shout out to Chuck for all the help as well. But I was able to also get the motor mount and get that replaced, and then do all the coolant work. So new radiator cap, new upper radiator hose, new thermostat. And then I also replaced the
fresh coolant.
Yeah, fresh coolant. I also replaced the transmission and motor mount, the transmission mount. Did that by myself, with Dave and his dad mocking me underneath the van.
Throwing pebbles at him.
Like, I feel much better about the van today than the day I bought it. I put some money into it, which I expected that I was going to need to do, but it's not done yet. The one thing I've been chasing this whole time is when I'm driving this thing, especially going uphill, right around 55, the whole van has a shimmy to it, like a real bad shake. And initially I thought maybe it was a suspension. The whole front end was replaced. And then I'm thinking that maybe it's that motor mount, which was good, because the motor mount needed to be replaced. When I pulled the motor mount out, it came out in 2 pieces. So it was toast. It needed to be replaced. But yeah, now the tires. The tires, I think, is what the shake is, because the shake is still there, and tires are expensive. So I've still got the shake, but it's still a much more solid vehicle. My tires definitely need to be like rotated, because they probably wore unevenly when the suspension was all toast. All the things I replaced needed to be replaced, but I've still got that damn shake. I've also forgot about this. I also did the alignment after I did the suspension. Got the alignment done. Spent a lot of money into this van. And I'm about to be headed out in a few days, less than a week I think, to Bonnaroo in Tennessee to work at the booth.
6 days.
Is it 6 days? Yeah, a little less than a week. I'll be flying out. Going to Bonnaroo, going to work a booth there, and then from there going to Electric Forest. And I'm going to work another booth. All of that money will probably get dumped right into the van, but I've also got to try to survive until then.
And I'm going to sex traffic Zag.
And, yep, we're sex trafficking Zag while I'm gone. Even though she's fixed.
I mean, a hole's a hole in Mexico.
Zag's been cut. Let's catch up on comments. Damn, that sucks about van again. Hopefully there wasn't anything in it. No, that's actually Cote. You know what's up. I did empty it out. It was empty. There was nothing in it that needed to be saved. You know, everything that was in it was... I did lose the awning, which I really would have liked to have the awning for this van.
Did you see these little butters?
Oh, that's cool.
That is so cute.
Land O'Lakes.
They're half sticks.
Cost twice as much.
No, it wasn't that bad. It was only like, I think it was like $2 a packet.
But yeah, it does suck about Vanagon. That was a nice van. I guess if I had a ton of money all of a sudden I can get Vanagon out, but I don't even know if it's worth it at this point. I am gonna miss
No
it.
way.
What's up, Robert?
I would be so shocked if it was worth it to get it out. Those initial
Spend 90% outdoors till winter. Bad tires. Triple digits in Vegas. It's about to be 90 degrees out here where we're at too. It's about to be
almost 100.
Almost 100. It's gonna be in the upper 90s. It's not gonna be pleasant out here either. Dave's got some AC going. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The generator outside is going also, but I'm using a microphone, so you may not hear it. Just saw the stream doing good. Man, I was trying to live stream earlier, but my app needed an update, and then it wasn't telling me it had an update, so I couldn't live stream. It kept crashing as soon as I hit the live stream. But I'm going to show you where we're at. I'm going to take you outside. Everyone say hi to Dave.
What's up, guys?
There he is. There's my one of my admins, one of my moderators. So far, all my moderators I know in real life, but I could use maybe 1 or 2 more. Maybe we'll have a moderator competition one of these days. But this is where we're at, you guys. Middle of nowhere. Middle of the desert. There is some water nearby. There's some friends of ours, Shen and Panda, that's their bus. Shen is an artist and sells art out of the bus. There's my van right there, folks. There she is. I do have the video. I've been recording all of the repairs. Editing that video and posting it helped fix the van, and then see the work that I did fixing the van. But I mean, honestly, it's a pretty solid van at this point. It still needs some cosmetic stuff, you know, like a new headliner. I'll take care of that, and then it needs to get built out so I'm a little more comfortable. Right now I'm just kind of living in a pile of stuff. I'm buffing. Am I buffering, or is that just you? It's been raining hard in Snohomish County for 3 fucking days. That sounds about right. I finally got it working. The app needed to get updated. Yeah. Yeah, Snohomish sounds about right if it's raining there. And Everett. I know that area. I just twisted this up. You want to burn?
Are you trying to burn me?
Yeah, you want to burn one?
Yeah.
You want to get burnt?
That's not good.
Thankfully, all my power right now, I've got that battery that Chuck. I'll show you the power setup. I got way more solar than I need.
You blocked your solar panels.
Yeah, I'm not even using them right now, but I'm gonna have to find a better spot for them. But you can see this desert, like this is like moon dust, so it's getting on all of our stuff. It's getting on everything. Zag has like a dusty tint to her also because she likes laying in it. But nobody else camping out here.
We've seen like maybe a half a dozen razors in like the last 4 days.
Seeing
hardly anybody out here. There's a state park about 3 miles south of us from here.
the state park's pretty cool. They got a bathroom there and there's a garbage. There's no water out here, so we had to bring in our own water. The bus is on solar. Dave's on solar, but he's running an AC on generator. He's bougie.
Because I cook dinner.
Yeah, he's bougie like that. And then, honestly, that is the move right now because it is pretty warm. It sucks to cook in the heat. Not gonna lie. But somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, Nevada. Just found a dirt road to drive down. We're gonna have a fire later. The first couple of days out here, it was super windy. So we couldn't have a fire. What wattage your screen? Yeah, Dave's got 400 watts, 200 amp hours, lithium ion batteries. I have a battery pack, but that solar system I just showed has 250 watts and it's foldable. My battery only takes about 50 or 60 watts. So that's way overkill for what I need, but it charges my battery. And I can get a bigger battery and upgrade one day using those same panels. I could even wire those panels into because I have I have a solar system in Oregon. I pulled everything off of Vanagon before I left, and it's in my friend's attic. Thankfully, thank God, so I'll be able to put solar onto the van and use those panels. If I need to like park in the shade and put my panels in the sun, I can totally use those panels for that. I just bought a 600 Blue Eddy for $200 at Walmart.
Dude, you got a smoking ass.
That is a great deal. Blue Eddy makes
smoking ass deal for that.
Blue Eddy makes nice shit.
I probably wouldn't have passed that up either. I would have resold that thing for $400.
$200 at Walmart. Yeah, I know. I knew what you meant. Blue Eddies. I knew you spelled it wrong. 600 watt Blue Eddy. Well, my battery pack, I think, is a 300. No, maybe it's a 500. I think it's a 300 watt, actually. I wouldn't mind a little bit of a bigger one. But first things first. I have a 2,000 watt inverter, and I have 2 AGM batteries. And charge controller, everything I need to put solar onto this van. So once I get to Oregon, I'll do that. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. 23 folks in here and only 8 of you like me.
Definitely wasn't me that liked you.
Yeah, I don't like you either.
like you a lot more if you smoked that fucking joint.
I'm lighting it. Chill.
I was thinking, I don't even think.
I'll get you your fix, crackhead.
I don't think this is a road. I think this is where the water runs off into the slow spot.
Oh yeah, dude. If it rains, we're totally
Oh yeah,
fucked.
dude. We have to get the fuck out of here if it rains.
If it rains, we're gonna be in mud. I bet you it dries fast though. But if it rains, this will be one sloppy ass mess.
Yeah, we are definitely in a low spot.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's flat and it's.
And
And
he's
there's-
heavy. I'm a front wheel drive, definitely getting stuck. That thing's not getting out either if it gets muddy out here. But we just have to wait for it to dry or get the hell out.
But it's flat and no stickers, and we can be barefooted.
Yeah, you got to think about that stuff when you're camping in a desert because where the water can go can be the difference between you're here for a day or you're here for a week.
Or longer.
Yeah, yep, I jumped on it. Yeah, that's a killer deal. I have 2 other battery packs. One is 300 watt and the other is 200 watt. Yeah, you're set up.
Can you put them on parallel?
If they're all Blue Eddy, I think you can link them in parallel, but I don't know if you can if they're different wattages.
That's cool.
I know Blue Eddies, you can link like 2 of their battery packs together, but I think they have to be the same.
This has got a
Wattage.
Link, this has got a linking cable.
Yeah, a lot of Jennies are doing that now too.
And they're universal too. So like, if someone like my other generator, I can link my other generator to this generator, and then you just add
We
the
can link it
wattage.
to like a Predator or a Honda.
And then you just add the wattage together. Shit, almost 5,000 watts, dude. I can power just about anything I want now.
Mischief says heat wave heading your way. Yeah, it's supposed to get close to 100 within the next couple of days.
We'll be all right.
So that sucks. It'll be uncomfortable during the day, but it'll be perfect at night. I got some fans.
I got air conditioning. if
Yeah,
you
Dave's
need.
got AC if I really get uncomfortable or if Zach does, but that's about as hot as I'd want to get. 100 degrees is kind of pushing it.
And the humidity out here is super low, so it won't
Yeah,
be
it's
that
pretty.
bad.
It's pretty dry. It's not like 90 degrees in Florida.
Right. Or even 40 degrees in the slabs, or 40%.
You wanna hit this?
Hell yeah. Did you wait 5 minutes?
Did I wait 5 minutes
Yeah.
after eating?
To smoke a cigarette?
After eating, like swimming?
Yeah. So you don't get cramps.
I'm gonna get cramps. I didn't wait. Tucson's hot already. Of course it is. It's Tucson, bro.
I
Yeah.
heard it was 110 today in the slabs.
Yeah, 110. Yeah, I guess Dave heard it was 110 in the slabs today. So Tucson's probably about the same as slabs. Maybe slightly cooler. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass to get this live stream going, you guys.
Zach.
Come on.
I just hope I don't get a sight in case snake or something.
I did see a snake on the drive in here, you guys.
A Great Basin rattlesnake, better known as a northern
A northern Nevada no probe was slithering across the road. I got some footage of it. And like I said, I've been filming all the mechanic work, and right now I have an hour of footage I've got to cut the fat off of and try to make it like at most a 15-minute long video. So that'll take me at least 2 or 3 days to do that. So bear with me. I'm gonna start cutting the fat now that I've finished all the maintenance that it needs except for the tires. I'm gonna edit that video, and now the only thing I need for that van is tires, and I feel way better about it. I need to build it out too, so I'm not living in a pile of shit, like just a pile of stuff with a mattress on the ground. That's getting unreasonable. So if I build it out, I'll have a spot for everything, which is kind of important in a van. But like I said, I'm going to be going out to the East Coast. Hi from South Carolina. What's up, Melissa? Welcome, South Carolina. I'm going to be going out to the East Coast. I'm going to Tennessee to work Bonnaroo and hopefully make enough money there and then go to Electric Forest. Hopefully make enough to get a set of tires for the van because it desperately needs it. And then I can pretty much go anywhere in the van. Then it's pretty solid. I'm pretty comfortable with what I've done to it. I mean, barring anything crazy happening to it, I think I'd be able to get another 50,000 miles out of that van probably more, but
7 hours on a tank of fuel running an air conditioner. It's not too bad.
Melissa says her dream is to live in a van.
Mm.
Oh, here's my advice for you then, Melissa. Always have a backup plan.
For everything.
Always have a backup plan, even for van life. Have a cushion for you to like get back into an apartment or something, but
Yep.
it is pretty freeing. Like right now, my favorite part about doing this is I'll look out my window and I'll see like a lake, and then the next time I look out my window it might be a river, and the next time I look out my window it's a desert, and the next time I look out my window it's a forest. You know, the next time I look out my window it's tropics. It's the same window, but you get to go all over the place. Right now I'm in northern Nevada. You have a piece of land? Yeah, I got a little piece of land too. It's pretty cold there in the winter, and I'm still paying on mine, but I am almost done. I'm almost done paying on it, and I can't wait to be finished. We out in the middle of nowhere. The closest store is like a 10-minute drive, and it's just some little tiny market, like a gas station without gas. And then there's a dollar store 20 minutes up the road, but the closest Walmart's probably 40 minutes away. We're pretty far off the beaten path. Like Dave said earlier in the live stream, we've seen some side-by-sides going around, but
Come on.
but no one else is camping out here. It's just us. Hey yo. We out here in the middle of the desert. You know what it is missing is some shade, which we get some shade at the end of the day, but during the peak, you know, it'd be nice to have some trees out here.
I think we're gonna get bugs in the night.
And yeah, at nighttime, at dusk, there's an absolute ton of bugs.
No seals are horrible.
And they're like the little gnats, and they're flying around your ear and stuff. So you end up like just right at dusk, you shelter and close everything up in your van.
Like they come through the screen too. They're so small.
Yeah, I don't have any screen, thankfully, but Dave has a screen, and they were going through the screen into the house. Cali bound Saturday morning. Where are you going in California? Where are you from? Where are you going to? What's the temperature here? Today I think it was like low 80s, low to mid 80s, and then it's supposed to be warming up. We're going to be pushing 100 degrees within the next couple of days.
95 tomorrow, and then the next day 99.
What's up, Bad Gearzo?
We just had a
Is that what that says?
storm blow through here.
Bad
yesterday,
Gearzo?
and high winds the first few days we were here.
Yeah, our first couple of days was really damn windy here. It was 91 here. We're in South Carolina, you said? We're at in South Carolina, are you
Yeah,
at?
but they got caca humidity.
Yeah, dude, it's super humid in the Carolinas. I'm about to be in that area. I'm not looking. It's gonna be hot, and I'll be working, so that's fun. Be my first time going to Bonnaroo, though, so that'll be exciting.
What kind of music is Bonnaroo?
Bonnaroo's all kinds of music, like Tool will probably be there, or maybe Pussifer, and then yeah, they're like all kinds. I haven't even looked at the lineup, to be honest with you.
Well, Pussifer's gonna be that. Well, isn't Tool is both the front man is
Yeah, same guy.
Maynard is
Yeah.
the front man.
Yeah.
That's like Static X and
Stone
and
Sour.
Dope. Static X and Dope. The front man for Dope is the new lead singer for Static X.
Yeah, Maynard's the front man for 3 different bands, so he's a busy guy. And he owns that winery. You're in Lexington. Oh, I got you. Flying into LAX and
Want some of
then...
your weed?
Do I want some of my weed yet? Flying into LAX and then, I don't know, probably run up the coast and check out the Redwoods. Dude, you are a long way from the Redwoods in LAX. That's going to be a long drive up the 101. Even I-5. That's like a maybe a 12-hour drive, I would
Almost
guess.
to the Oregon border.
You would have been better flying into like Sacramento or even Portland because it's, yeah, a little closer. All hail Maynard. All hail Maynard. Actually, I'm a pretty big Maynard fan. Order magnetic door screens. You can cut them up and stick them to the window frames. You know what I want to actually get for my van, since it's a hatchback, is I want to get one of those tents that attaches to the hatchback of a vehicle. Specifically one of the ones that you can also, like, it doesn't have to have the hatch up for the tent to be up. Some of them require it, and there's others that don't. So one that if you pulled the vehicle out, the tent's still there and it's working. Gonna check out the Tenderloin, everything as well. Got a whole week to run around. Hell yeah, dude. The Northern California is absolutely beautiful. It's really beautiful. If you like cities and you like that kind of stuff, you're flying into LAX, you're in a pretty elaborate city. There's a lot there, especially along the coast. The coast is a good drive. The 101. I'm thinking about making a place for van lifers to sleep because I have a big piece of land. There isn't any place to park here in Lexington. $34 folks in here, 15 people. Smash that like button. I could use those magnetic ones for the sliding doors, I guess. I should do that. Here, you want to hit this?
Oh, I just knocked the cherry off.
I got a lighter. It's your lighter.
My lighter. I took it off my table.
Do a hit can. Probably. I probably lit the joint with it out here. Jeannie says going to Moab in a few. I've been to Moab. You ever been there?
Warm there.
Yeah, it'll be hot in Utah. Zion would be nice. It's pretty high in elevation.
A whole bunch of fucking country off-roaders and shit in Moab.
Oh, they closed it to off-roaders?
A couple 100 miles of trails.
Too many people were destroying it.
I guess. Hell's Back or Hell's Lion's Back or whatever it is got closed to the public.
Nobody smokes joints anymore. You hate it. I don't know. I guess that's not true. I smoke joints. I like joints.
Oh.
Womp womp.
I prefer to smoke joints, but it just fucking burns up a lot.
It does. You do use a lot more weed in a joint than a bowl. I should switch to my pipe. My pipe, I'm just like, it's a decent pipe, but it's not my favorite pipe, so I don't really enjoy it as much, I guess. I don't know. It's a little bit. It hits a little different out of a joint. Do you have something in your eye?
Yeah.
Joints are better than blunts. Yeah, that's true. Blunts are harsh, man.
I was gonna say, where did we pass that dispensary at? But that was over on USA Parkway right when we turned in.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
still pretty far. That's like pretty far away.
You about out of weed?
I haven't even hardly touched that ounce that I got, or that half ounce that we got.
Was it a half ounce? Yeah,
I still had a half ounce from when I bought it.
I probably have like a quarter, maybe a little less than that.
Damn. I smoke a lot of weed.
I don't like blunts either.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, blunts are rough, dude. They make me fucking. They're not. They ruin the weed. You're wrapping it in tobacco.
I don't even like the hemp wraps.
Darren says he likes to chill them.
Chillum's just like a glass blunt. That's like no different.
No, a
than
glass blunt and a chill 'em. Well, I guess they're similar, but
they're really no different than using a pipe.
yeah, I don't mind a chill 'em. They're pretty small.
Like
Sometimes though, like a chill 'em will hit a little harder, so you need to use less weed. Like those little one hitters. I've never gone through the canyons out there. It'll be interesting. Dave says he doesn't like the hemp wraps. Darren says he does.
Yeah, I really don't like any of them.
Yeah, the dugout. Do you remember the dugout? Those little one hitters that look like a cigarette, and then you could pack your weed in the little wooden box. Those actually hit pretty good. No one uses those anymore.
Damn, that's rough. Calling your kid a pussy because he vapes. I vape. Does that make me a pussy?
Did I miss that?
Oh man, open up a can of worms.
Are you talking about in my chat? I didn't see it.
I just approved the message.
Oh, yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, you don't get to see them until I approve them.
I don't know why I don't see them otherwise. I used to.
I guess I'm a pussy. I smoke vapes.
That's funny. Dave vapes. I miss steamrollers. I used to make those out of toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls.
Yeah, when you used to get money in a casino, they used to come in these plastic rolls in a tube.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We'd steal those and fucking make steamrollers out of those. That was before ATMs just spit money out. But you could get you could either get cash in those tubes or coin, like a roll of coins, like if you wanted to buy like a roll of coins.
Yeah, it just popped out the plastic tube.
Coins in the fucking machine.
There are still some machines you can put coins in.
Yeah.
Circus in Vegas has coin op machines that spits coins out.
I think they're selling for $86.
There's some quarter machines and then dollar machines, but you have to use their little like dollar coins. Use a brass single hitter, great for shows. You know what my favorite pipe of all time to this day is a prototype. Nobody ever likes them, and they are kind of high maintenance pipes, but I like my prototype, dude. If you took care of it, it took care of you. It came with a happy. Come here. What's the first thing you smoked out of? Me, a Coke can. Might have been a Coke can for me too, actually. It could have just been a pipe though. Or a joint. I honestly don't remember. I remember when it was.
The first time I ever smoked weed was a joint. One of my friends, because I was really young, like 11 years old.
Yeah, I was like 12.
And it was like a snicker moment, Key, look what I stole from you. Look what I stole from so-and-so. Get your ass over here.
Yeah, it might have been a Coke can for me, but it also might have been a joint. I honestly have no idea. I remember what happened. I skipped school, but I got so high I forgot how we did it, I guess. I like dab smeared on my paper, sprinkled with keef, gram of weed, roll it up. Yeah, we'll do that sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not a bong guy. I don't like smoking things with bong water.
I like small bongs that are like one-hitter bongs. Those are pretty smooth. First thing I smoked out of was a paper. Fart sack was 13. Bong water with ice is actually pretty good because it's so cold.
Man, high school or when I was young, we used to put fucking alcohol in our bong.
Yeah, I've done that. Alcohol in the bong. That probably was pretty stupid now that you think about it.
Clear in our bong. I hate it.
You want to go inside?
Or some cinnamon whiskey in our bong. Back then it was Goldschlager or fucking apple schlong.
I definitely did it with some vodka before.
Back when Goldschlager was still 90 proof.
Vodka and ice.
100 proof. No. Come on. How we drink Fireball? Bitch, we had 100 proof fucking Goldschlager.
The joint came home for lunch maybe. 4th grade, caught my cousin smoking a joint. All downhill from there. 78, first dead show, 14 years old. Dude, my dad knew I smoked weed that day, and he was pretty pissed. I skipped school. I was in middle school. It was my first time ever skipping school, actually.
I don't know.
And then I quit smoking weed to join the army. And, yeah, didn't smoke while I was in until towards the end. My folks are party folks, bikers, people, wild show up naked and shit. They have a yearly party for 20 years. Corn Fest party, crazy stories, and pics to prove it. Cocaine for days.
So you want to know my theory on how moon rocks got started? How people started making moon rock? The metal pipes with the chambers in them.
Yeah.
Stuff weed in there to catch the resin.
Yeah.
And then we would take those out and then roll them in keef to handle them. And then, of course, you know, resin's gross, so when the advent of, like oil, you know, like vape oil and shit like that, of course, that replaces the resin, and you still roll it in keef or hash.
Resin is gross, but we used to do that too. We'd stuff our weed into the pipe,
Into the metal pipes.
and then it would resonate it.
And then you'd smoke that. Yeah, that was fucking gross. Stupid.
But we didn't know any better.
Stupid.
Critter says the first time I tried smoking weed, when I was 6, I started to buy doobies for three for $5.
What?
I was like 8 years old. I don't know if weed was ever that cheap for me. Like the black market was always expensive. That's going away. Soldiers soon can smoke. We'll see. From what I know, they're going to put it as a Schedule 3 substance, which means that I seriously doubt the military will allow it.
They can ban whatever they want.
Yeah,
anyway.
they're definitely an ableist organization. So
Yeah.
Terrence says I love those chamber pipes. It'll be cool if they ever let soldiers smoke weed, but I don't know, man. Like the science says that it's in your body for like a month, and I don't know if the military will ever like that. Oh my god, I remember that shit. My buddy, fart sack. My buddy Terry had a cane made out of them pipes, all chambers filled with buds. Ordered one of those machine, and High Times started making hash with it. I remember buying lids.
Yeah, I'm not old enough for that.
You know, when someone said, Darren said Doobie's cheapest was 3 for $10 pinners off the res. There was this dispensary in Oregon that had dollar joints for veterans. And if you weren't a veteran, I think they were like $3 joints. I used to buy those up quite a bit, and then I'd drive around town handing them to homeless people that were flying signs.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "I don't smoke weed," and I'm like, "Then trade it for something." I'm like,
All right.
here's a joint.
Sell it for $5.
Finally got the stream going. I see. What was the issue? So the issue was weird. As soon as I hit start on the live stream, it would all freeze, and it would act like I was live streaming, but there was nothing on the screen. So I kept having to try again. The first thing I looked at was to see if the app needed to be updated. That wasn't the problem. So I cleared the cache out of the YouTube app. Tried again. That didn't work. And then I restarted my phone. That didn't work. So I was about to uninstall the app and then reinstall it. And when I hit uninstall, all of a sudden everything switched and it said update. So I hit update and I updated the app and then it worked. But I swear that update wasn't there an hour before. That was the first thing I checked. But it just needed to get updated. The app did. My dad said in his time a lid was $15. Yeah, but the weed wasn't as good. Look at the High Times magazine for like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, what buds look like.
Yeah, what buds looked like back then was pretty sad. I wouldn't want to pay too much for that stuff anyways. I still have an old isomerizer from the 70s for making hash oil. I remember cleaning weed on cooking sheets with my mom counting out the White Cross on Thursday night watching Dallas. She bartended Friday, so she had to have little baggies ready to go. Bartending and selling weed.
Mom flinging dope at the bar.
Yeah, stems and seeds back in the day, Mexican rag weed. Yeah, I haven't smoked swag in a very long time. I remember when the good weed hit the East Coast. We had 3 different levels of weed. We had swag, we had mid, and then you had buds like nugs,
Green buds or bomb or
yeah,
fire.
And now that's what it all is, man.
Shit, let me get some of that fine, nigga.
Yeah, nobody wanted swag anymore. Even mid level was like better than swag. And no weed could look like that.
Got that bomb.
I bought a little brick weed, smashed black seeds. I love the corners. Dude, I remember that though. Like, I remember buying like a corner of a brick or something that's all pressed up.
Or been cut with like a fucking hydraulic cutter and it's all shiny.
And you'd spend fucking like 20 minutes rolling a joint because you got to pick out all the seeds and stems.
You'd get an eighth and it'd be so compact and it'd be like that big.
So stupid. The things the black market had to do to get us some fucking bad weed, like horrible weed,
or smells like diesel fuel or old rubber tires or whatever they fucking smell.
Or just perfume because they didn't fucking
the dogs won't smell it.
They didn't flush it right, and then you're like, why does this taste like chemicals?
Or I've had weed smell like fucking tires,
coffee.
Perfume. Yeah, coffee. I've weed smell like
I've had
coffee.
my weed smell like coffee.
Yeah. Smell like wood from being like smuggled in sawdust. Yeah.
And then you're growing illegally wherever you're growing, so you got to be real careful about light and power and all that shit. Still can't grow it worth a fuck.
Right. That's fucking gross.
I paid $500 to pick up a bale of weed from ship docks and drive out. $150 QPs of that kind of weed. That's me. Did the thing. Like $1 million to a teenager.
Border Patrol knocking on the door and shoot.
Well, if Border Patrol knocks on the door, can we just legally shoot through the door?
I don't know. I don't think they have any jurisdiction out here.
No, we're way too far for Border Patrol. But it would be a federal cop that showed up, like a ranger.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to respond to that.
They're a federal cop. I mean, they can't enforce state laws like registration or anything like that. So,
and
they could just call the people they can.
I think being on, if this is like true BLM that we're on and not state land, the feds could say something to us about smoking weed.
Yes.
State land, I don't think.
But inside of here, I think that you don't even have to open the door. You got the protections.
Fourth Amendment, right? So
yeah.
I don't have to open the door.
Yeah.
What I would have to do though to not open the door is call 911 to verify who's out.
Just ignore them.
Then you have a standoff situation.
Yeah, kind of.
Earlier today in the Nevada desert.
It happened in Breaking Bad.
It happens all the time out in Silver Springs, all the fucking meth heads.
Y'all check out Guerrilla Growers. No, I haven't. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that would be sick.
Only if there was like a pass through.
You remember that truck that we saw that was pulling that trailer back there?
Pickup bed over the semi.
That was like the civilian semi, whatever, the 4-seater. Remember that one we saw? I would like one of those with that trailer.
It's not a trailer, this is a semi truck.
I know, but I would like one of those with that on the back of it.
Yeah.
Assholes, weed is illegal on federal land. Yeah, it is. And technically we're on federal land right now, so
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They could give us a weed ticket if they wanted to be dicks. Very neat. They grow all over. The one dude climbed a super tall tree and grew up there. I hooked up on Memorial Day. You know, if anybody, where all this talk about weed is, I'm running low on weed. So if anybody wants to sponsor a gallon of gas, if anyone wants to sponsor a little bit of weed, my links are all in the description of this video. My Cashapp, my Venmo, my PayPal, my link tree is in there, so you could go to the tip jar if you don't want to download an app. That would be really great because I could really use it right now. Like I said, all my money I spend on my van. I've done a lot of work to it, and I also owed the mechanic $400, so when I got paid, that went to him, which that sucked a little bit. So if anyone wants to help me out, there's my links.
But you ate good last month.
Yeah, I did all right. Dave and I was hanging out at Dave's family's house.
Yeah, my dad took care of us. Shout out to Pops.
Yeah, Dave's dad was doing a lot of home cooking for us in the last couple of weeks.
Shout out to my brother for letting us stay on the property.
Yeah. We stayed at Dave's brother's house. He was real chill about it. I hooked up on Memorial Day, 1 ounce, quarter ounce, 6 grams of keef, 1 gram of diamonds, 10 pre-rolls, 1 infused pre-roll, 400 grams of edibles, $137, Memorial Day special. Damn.
Must have went to Michigan.
Yeah, wonder where you are, Critter. Are you in Michigan? What state are you in?
I think he's in Michigan or Indiana.
That's pretty damn cheap. U.S. mail until from Cali until September in Ohio, then legal recreational gross 6 bucks.
Michigan prices are super cheap.
Yeah, Oregon's really cheap too. Use edibles, you'll be fly soon. You know, edibles, if once they do work, they just make me tired. Dave, most Daves are fucking cool. But yeah, Indiana, Michigan border. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. North Dakota, $20 a gram. That's pretty expensive.
Weed's not legal in Indiana at all.
Yeah, Eugene had 20-ounce specials. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
20 ounces?
$20 an ounce.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, goddamn.
Yeah, Oregon had super cheap weed there for a while. I don't know if they still do. You can find pretty cheap ounces. It's still
a pound and a quarter.
You can still find pretty cheap ounces though at a lot of dispensaries in Oregon.
Be like, sorry, your limit's only a pound and a quarter. I can't help you. You can't have any more pre-rolls.
You're gonna have to come back in an hour or so.
You can't have any more pre-rolls, sir.
I would be buying up a lot of pre. Dude, the pre-rolls.
You've exceeded your pre-roll limit for the day.
When I left Oregon, I was buying packs of joints, and you can get a pack of 10 joints, and there was 5 different kinds of weed in there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
A variety pack.
Right.
Or you could buy a pack of one strain. They had a bunch of different kinds. $20 plus your veteran discount. Plus, if you brought back your recycling bag, they'd give you $1 off.
Oh yeah, a lot of places here go
So
back.
so I was paying like $16 for a pack of 10 joints.
Nice. Oh, Zach.
I think I'm in the live stream now. I think you are too. Dig Dug Bingo. Average $50 an ounce top shelf I'd never pay for. Is that Dave Lowe sitting there? Yeah, that's Dave Lowe sitting here. You guys want to see him? You guys want to see Dave Lowe? Send me $20. I'll show you what Dave Lowe looks like.
Right.
No. There's Dave Lowe. There's my moderator. If Kote was here, both my moderators would be here.
Welcome to my humble abode.
This is Dave's house. We're in a truck camper right now, which is nice. Like, he can change his underwear standing up. I can't do that in my van, so
Right.
there is something to be said about that, not gonna lie. But yeah, he's got his fishing pole up there, his bed's up here, he's even got an onboard bathroom, and we're on the back of his pickup, so yeah, it's pretty sick. Everything a house has except you know, you can't do a cartwheel in here, but Dave can't do a cartwheel, so it's fine.
Right.
Couldn't do yoga in here either.
I do yoga up in my bed.
You do yoga in the bed?
Some stretching and shit.
Headstands and shit.
It's kind of hard to do downward dog in there. I gotta open up the hatch and stick my ass out the hatch.
Yeah, you do. I think I've seen that happen.
Did it this morning.
Is that why all the dust came out?
The smoke.
Dave Lowe. Oh. Yeah, that's him. 20, not 2.
I mean, we'll take 2.
Yeah, I'll take 20.
As my homie Corn would say, you don't gotta be a baller to send $1.
You don't gotta be a baller to send $1. Help! I need some money. Help! I need all your money. Okay, not all of it. Ain't gotta be a baller to send $1. I'm stealing that Cornelius if you're watching, even though I know they're not. You know, fun fact about all of us YouTubers, all of us Slab City YouTubers, most of us don't watch each other's stuff. We don't really keep up on each other's stuff. So a lot of times people will be like, hey, did you see what happened to so-and-so? And I'm like, no, I actually didn't.
So my good friends that I talk to on a regular basis, or that I know that I'm going to hang out with later in the year, I don't like watching their YouTubes because when
Then you get sick of them.
No, yeah, well, yeah, secretly sick of them, but they don't know that.
Yeah.
But also, you like have nothing to fucking talk about. Like you've like exchanged all this information throughout the year, and there's like nothing to catch up on.
Hey man, how's your life been?
Yeah, same thing.
But-
I did, you know.
But there's a lot of stuff that I don't share on my YouTube, so that's what Dave and I catch up on when we don't see each other. Because he religiously watches my channel. Don't let him lie. He said I do the downward dog in my bed. Mischief says, shut up and pay me. We have a better one. It says, it's fuck you, pay me. But, womp womp. You see Brother Marquis. From 2 Live Crew died. No, I didn't hear that. I can't believe that didn't show up on my algorithm.
I can't believe that generator's still running.
Did it. Yeah, I believe that. I was just listening to 2 Live Crew. Did it. Hey, you guys want to see where Dave's been? All these places. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Carol, thanks for the donation. Carol popped the donation cherry today. I think Carol's done it a few times, but bam, cherry's been popped. Thanks for that $10 donation. You are an awesome. I love you. I love you. Woohoo. Woohoo. That's actually pretty helpful. It's a couple gallons of gas. That's a meal or two.
Luckily, gas isn't California prices.
Yeah,
here.
we aren't in California anymore. Or Arizona. It was honestly a little pricey in Arizona, too.
It just depends on where.
Yeah. In Phoenix, I spent most of my time in
It
Phoenix.
was $3.50.
Yeah, it was like $4.50 in outskirts of Phoenix.
Well, right there at the pilot at Ehrenberg. So you know how there's that pilot there in Ehrenberg, and then right on the other side on California is the Shell station,
Yeah.
Chevron or whatever it is.
What was it, like $1.50 difference?
Yeah, $1.50 difference.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Why anyone even stops at that
Yeah,
gas
I have
station
no clue, but it's always busy. Always busy.
blows my mind. It's been drope. It's been drope. Ho ho ho, it's been drope. Alright, I'll grind up a little bit more weed, Dave, and then
I'll pay for this one.
we can. I was gonna say we can put it in your pipe.
Now you can roll a joint. This one's a couple joints made it out, really.
Killer tune. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air.
Don't want them there fancy tips in it.
Traveling, I had my share, man. 375. Like to see 350 lower this summer. Thankfully, where I'm gonna be on the East Coast here soon, because I'm working out
Yeah,
on
but
the
you're
East
not
Coast.
driving.
It's gonna be like 250 for gas, but yeah, I don't have my van with me.
It'll be parked in my bros.
Honestly, if I could have brought my van, I would have loved to do this trip in the van. But I just didn't quite get it didn't quite get it ready for the open road quite yet.
It's gonna be about $400 for new tires. So
Yeah, new tires is all I need, and that
So
thing is
hook 'em on
ready to go.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be about $400 for tires.
I think that, I mean, I've done a lot of work to that thing. Critter says, I'd send more, but Carol and I are going to Chicago to our anniversary. Going to check out the aquarium.
That'd be cool.
I've been to Chicago before. That's fun, man. Happy anniversary. First of all, how many years are you guys
Are you gonna
been married?
go ride the famous L train?
The L, yeah. I did I went and saw the Bean, and then I went to the top of, now it's called the Willits Tower, but it's the Sears Tower. Went to the top of that, and they have that like that glass room that hangs off the side of the building that you can walk out on top of.
And anybody can do it but me.
I did that shit. I've done some dumb shit with heights before.
I can't even get up on the second rung of the ladder without fucking puking.
You know all the rides on top of the Stratosphere?
Yeah.
Did them all.
Well, I've done this Big Shot.
Yeah, I did this Big Shot.
But I haven't done the roller coaster.
I did. Well, now they don't have the one that goes
that
around
thing
it.
that dips you out.
Yeah, did that one. Well, it hangs you off the side and spins you around. And then they have the other car. It's like a fucking car that shoots you off the side of it and then stops on rails. And then you're hanging off of it. They used to have the one that goes around it, but they tore that one down. And then you can
do the free fall.
And then you can jump off. Yeah, I did all of it on my birthday, my dirty 30. And I will not recommend jumping off that thing.
No, it was the stop hard.
Dude, it was fine. It was just the scariest shit I've ever done in my life.
I've done the Big Shot.
As far as heights go,
and I've done the long zip line across Fremont Street.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
The stop on that was pretty rough.
The stop on the sky jump was not that bad. You land on your feet kind of soft, but it was like after doing all the rides and then doing that, My nerves were so fucking shot.
I bet.
My ex-girlfriend came with me, and she had a ticket too, and didn't do the jump and gave it to someone, which was an expensive ticket, but her nerves were shot also.
It's almost $1:30.
Yeah, it was a rough night falling asleep that night. Chirac. Yep, going to Chirac. What's up, Jeffro? Welcome to the live stream, dude. It's dusk time. As you can see the sun coming through. It's dusk.
Let me pull that shade down.
Right there.
The cord's right there.
Oh shit, there is a shade. Look at this. It's like 1990 up in here. Boom. Move shakedown street inside a large ballroom keeps growing.
I can black it out here if I put all the reflectors up.
Yeah, I need to get more reflectix. I need a lot of things.
A roll of reflectix is $30 if you want to donate.
I need to put that on my wish list, but you guys don't get anything on my wish list right now for those of you who do that kind of thing.
Put my brother's address for right now.
Right now, my address is not set on that. It would go to Vegas, and I'm not going to be going back there for a minute. So if you send anything to my wish list, I won't be able to get it. Unfortunately, I have to get that squared away.
Set it to my brother's for the next month.
I also have a friend in Oregon I could probably send things to, but I want to check with them first. Make sure they'd be okay with getting mail there. Sorry guys, you know what I'm doing. I'm twisting up a left-handed cigarette. It's not quite TikTok, but I still gotta be careful. This is gonna be not a great joint, bro. I mean, cigarette. I'm not very good at rolling with a crutch in it, but
me and Panda do it all the time. I don't know what your problem is.
You guys are better at it than me. That's all. You were raised poor, I guess. I was raised with stealing my dad's real cigarettes.
Because I'm not feral like you are.
This one ain't so bad. Actually, I'm not disappointed in it. I don't hate it.
Shit, it's almost cigarette-like. Yeah, that's not too bad, dude.
Yeah, I am my own worst enemy, my own worst critic. It's not a bad one.
I mean, I wouldn't pat myself too hard on the back.
Also, you guys, I recently got an email that said it was my channel's birthday. So I don't know exactly which day that is, but apparently I'm like 2 or 3 years old into my YouTube career now. Something like that. Yay, go channel.
Send them clean diapers.
Send me clean diapers. I am 2 now.
That's the best thing. They're so fucking expensive.
The diapers are expensive.
Fucking,
I'm sick of buying them.
Fucking, but I really like them when you put them on me.
You like it when you put them on me? I'm sick of you fighting. Why do you fight it then?
Because that's part of the game.
Every time you pee.
You said you wanted it realistic.
Oh my god, I hate this conversation. How do I get out of it? We've gone too far into it.
But we're not gay. It is Pride Month. No one can question us. You know, that's what me and Waterboy were going to do if they gave us shit about getting a joint account at Costco.
So, Waterboy's on your Costco account?
Yeah. Me and Waterboy have a joint Costco account. Waterboy's my...
You guys are in a Costco partnership?
Yeah, me and Waterboy's my Costco husband.
That's disgusting. Poor Waterboy.
It was his idea.
Yeah.
No, it was my idea to get the card.
Oh, you pursued him.
No, it was my idea to get the card, but it was his idea to get married to, for legal reasons.
Yeah, that's fair.
But just for the paperwork, bro.
That's some slap shit.
Just for the paperwork.
I don't know, can you guys hear Dave? I've got the microphone plugged in. It's aiming at me. But I can always aim it at him.
Not me.
See, every once in a while I roll a decent joint.
Yeah, that one's not too bad. That's because you use my weed.
That was the problem. Both good sound. They can hear you so. English must sound weird as fuck if you don't speak English.
I mean, other languages sound weird as fuck.
They
when I
do.
don't speak.
Hey, you guys, if this was like the Matrix, and you could plug a thing into your brain and upload knowledge, what's the first thing that you would upload into your own brain? What's the first thing that you would learn, like, immediately? I'm curious.
Bi-curious.
You ever seen that South Park episode about Butters being bi-curious? Dude, there's so many good South Park episodes. South Park is my favorite show. Critter says they can hear us both. Perfectly.
Yeah, it's not like we're like sitting there. It's not like my house is like, big living room.
I have a feature on my phone where you do too, where you can record the front and the back. Maybe you don't. I can use both cameras and record a video. So we could do a video of us smoking weed, and there'd be two of us, like both of us.
That's weird.
Using the front camera and the back camera.
That's weird. Like a picture-in-picture.
Yeah, well, no, it's just two cameras on the same video. I'll show you. I wish I could live stream like that, because then I could show us both right now.
Well, if you were using Streamlabs, I could join in.
Yeah. I've tried doing Streamlabs before. It wouldn't link to my YouTube. I couldn't figure it out. And I don't have a computer to do it on.
I wish I had 100 Bitcoin. Shit, 100 Bitcoin's like $6.5 million right now.
Yeah.
Might be 7.
Wealth, knowledge, stock info. But you just want to learn how the stock market works? Is that what you'd like, just be an expert at the stock market? That's cool. You can't upload 100 Bitcoin. That's not knowledge. Lotto numbers. You can't do the future, you guys. This is like the Matrix. They didn't upload the future into their brain. They uploaded Kung Fu.
Right.
I didn't say a genie. I said a Matrix. A genie would be cool because lotto numbers would be pretty dope.
I mean, lotto numbers, you might be able to like get it down to like so many numbers that are possible out of what numbers have already been called. Because there has been no numbers that have been double called yet, as far as like winning sequences.
Yeah, but they all have the same chance every time.
Right.
Statistically,
right. But if you deduct all the winning combinations from the last X amount of years,
yeah, maybe there's some crazy chaos theory pattern.
Right. I do know they reset the systems every so often, and they get calibrated by some state board that's paid by another state board.
Yeah, who knows how rigged it is.
Right. It's definitely not in your favor.
No, of course not.
Otherwise, it would be lucrative to give away $1 billion every 6 months.
How to puff, pass a joint through a phone screen.
Like this.
You would upload knowledge. Oh, look at that. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. You guys just passed that to me. That was pretty nice of you. Man, this came all the way from Michigan.
Right.
For me, the first thing I would upload, the first bit of knowledge I would upload, Dave knows this, we've talked about this, but I want to know every language. I want to be able to speak any language, whether it's sign language or any Asian language, any obscure language, even dead languages. I want to know them all. That'd be the first thing I'd upload into my head. If you could have any superpower, what would you guys have? There's going to be a bunch of people saying flight and invisibility. Those are like the two main ones that people think of.
So currently on record in 195 countries, there is 7,139 officially known languages in the world. 7,139 officially
7,100 official languages.
Officially recognized languages.
I want to know them all. I'd upload it all into my head.
So with that being said, officially recognized languages, that means there's
more.
There's room for languages that are no longer recognized or just not recognized, period. Maybe like some weird native tribe has their own dialect.
Yeah,
or
just some small little fucking.
has their own like dialect or something like
Their
that.
slang is getting weirder.
So it's safe to say that there's probably closer to like 8,000 languages, and that might even be conservative. But what about through the history of time?
Yeah, I mean, knowing dead languages would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would.
Darren says he'd want to be able to give wishes out.
That's some
He'd
magic.
want to be a genie. So,
How can you download that knowledge?
no. This was for the if you had a superpower.
To be able to grant wishes.
X-ray vision.
Yeah, I said invisibility.
Dave says invisibility.
Because apparently that makes me a perv.
Hey, I didn't say it, but
No, you did.
You probably are.
You're like, why? So you can go in the locker room?
Invisibility. Just because that's what I would use it
and that's
for.
what Panda said too when I said invisibility.
I know, because that's what I would do with it.
I mean, shit, I could go rob fucking Fort Knox and no one ever seen me.
Same with teleporting, but they just see a dude in a mask.
Yeah, I don't know. Talk with animals.
Talk with animals, that's a good one. Dr. Doolittle. I wouldn't mind being able to talk to computers. Because everything's connected.
Speak binary.
Yeah, just be able to, like, talk to a computer, like, telepathically. So I could just, just like I would talk to you.
What was the name of the supercomputer on Jeopardy?
Alex Trebek.
No, yeah. And it wasn't Ken Jennings either. It actually took a computer. It took a computer to beat Ken Jennings.
Flying would be cool.
Being able to fly.
Squeeze knowledge into people, like Homer does Bart Simpson. You will remember this forever, and all of a sudden they're convinced that.
Yeah, Watson. That was its name, Watson.
I'm gonna pass this to you guys. You ready? You ready? The count of three. You ready? 1, 2, 3. You get it? You guys get it? You got it, right? Should have it now, because I don't. Watson, the Jeopardy computer. I gotta be honest with you, if I had Superman's power, I would definitely rule the Earth. That's exactly what I would do with that power. So it's a good thing that I don't have that power. Like, shit would be done differently worldwide. Puff, puff, pass.
There's quite a bit of a delay between your feed and mine.
Yeah, I figure there is a delay from the responses that we're getting.
That's funny. It's funny when my hand goes through. All you can see is my fingertips holding the joint.
Yeah.
Oh, man, someone's got to do dishes still.
Dave made some biscuits and gravy for all of us for dinner. And it was exactly what my brain needed. Because for an hour and a half prior to that, for that whole hour and a half, I was trying to get my live stream going.
It would have been better if the biscuits were already 3 days old.
Dude, they were fire. It was good.
But the gravy was on point.
No complaints.
I could have used a little bit more pepper.
Tom Petty free falling.
So now you know I can make biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, make it more.
Huh?
You should just sling biscuits and gravy in slabs every morning.
Better than Mark makes it out of the can. Or out of the package.
Yeah, that's why I make it too, because unless I'm really trying to get bougie with my flour and butter.
Just use.
I'm trying to cook like my grandma.
That's what I use. The sausage grease and butter and flour. Cook it until the flour blooms and then add milk and let it thicken.
Yeah, that's all. I usually don't carry milk.
I could have put a little sour cream in there. I have sour cream. That gives it a little bit of a tang.
See, you guys, Dave has the luxury of having like a full ass house set up. I'm living out of a little lunchbox cooler
I mean,
So,
a
I'm
little,
doing all right though.
A little house in an 8 by 6 foot box. Hey man, that's all I need for myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a little more than the minivan.
This is about as much room as you have in a Sprinter, man.
But the minivan is better than the tent that I had, so moving on up.
The only problem is this.
Yeah, the rock.
And in the wind, this is what it does in the wind, just like
Yeah.
this. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, now I'm not in a tent anymore, so we're moving on up, folks. A large part thanks to you. Thanks to Chuck. Spicoli also hooked me up with some parts for the cooling system. Got the motor mount mounted in.
Oh, the trial biscuits and gravy, the dehydrated stuff. The camping.
Oh, the trail one? Yeah, those weren't terrible.
Those dehydrated, the ones that you get in Walmart and the blue and white ones that you had, those ones are pretty good.
I was not disappointed about that at all.
There's another brand too that comes in a black bag. Their stuff is really good too. I like the chili.
The chili mac.
The dehydrated chili mac.
Yeah, dude, I've eaten enough MREs and like dehydrated food and shit.
The beefaroni is pretty good.
I wasn't mad about that biscuits and gravy.
There's a red beans and rice and sausage one that's really good.
My goal is to keep ice cream in my van.
I can keep ice cream.
Yeah, that's possible. A propane fridge would be the most efficient way to go for that. But there are 12-volt coolers that are also freezers. Dave's got a little chest thing in his. Yours is a 3-way one, right? Yeah, look. I actually don't want this right now.
You don't want one?
Thanks.
I'll eat one fucking.
Have a good night, guys. We have to catch the train by 3 a.m. or 8 a.m. We have to be up by 6 a.m. Until the next time, brother. Bye, Critter. Take care, dude.
Okay, Critter.
I can do Mountain House. Use very hot water, cook sausage. Yeah, there's plenty of ways to like.
I have hot water too. I just gotta turn on hot water here.
I wouldn't mind getting some more of those, but those Mountain Houses are actually kind of expensive. And if you're eating, that's all you're eating. Let's say you're eating twice a day. That's $20 a day. That's $600 a month.
Say, isn't that bag like $8 or $9?
Yeah, they're kind of expensive. It's like $10 a bag. So I mean, there's cheaper ways to do it, but those are pretty convenient.
You can't eat this. He wants some of the ice cream.
Yeah, the camping food has those ice cream sandwiches. I haven't never actually tried one of those, but that has tripped me out. I wondered how good they'd be. You know, you could get really good batteries and run a fridge off of the batteries, and you could run it for days.
Mine did until it quit working.
But yeah, like the only thing I would say about that is if you end up in a cloudy area and your fridge goes out, like you're gonna be kind of dead in the water and you won't be able to preserve food.
I hope you have a generator.
Yeah, like some way of generating power. Yeah, I need to carry some Mountain House for backup. Yeah, food is probably one of my bigger expenses for sure. But thanks to Critter, I got my first donation of the live stream, so that's cool. That'll get me a meal or two.
Bro.
You guys got me for about another, let's see, 7 minutes? Yeah, 6 minutes. Boom, 6 minutes.
And then it's Battle of the Bugs.
And then the bugs are coming in. So it's dusk, and out here in the desert, like right at dusk, dude, it's like a bunch of bugs show up. The last couple of days was windy, so we didn't have bugs. It gets really bad out here. Moths and mosquitoes and these little no-yum tiny little bugs.
Yeah, I thought we were far enough from the water, but apparently we're not.
Yeah, we're a good ways from the water, but not too far enough for these little bugs. I do medium 2, 3 in clouds, need max for ice cream. Dude, I do be liking some ice cream. If I get ice cream, it's usually as a treat, like every so often. You know, I gotta count every fucking penny.
I like the popsicles.
Yeah.
They're good on a hot day.
And they're cheap. They're cheaper than ice cream.
These are the Tampico ones.
Yeah, cheaper than ice cream.
Sugar water.
Try 250 portable park more in shade. What do you mean? Fridges, you can. There's several ways to do it. I would honestly say propane's the most efficient, though. You'll need a 12-volt power source to light the pilot, but
This one is a easy liner.
oh, is there a button on there to light it? Yeah, some of them are like that too. Only thing I miss being nomadic, you didn't need a panel. Oh, 250 portable panel, so you can park in the shade and put it out. I've got one of those. I want to get solar on my roof, but right now I've got solar, those foldable solar panels and a battery pack. That's what I'm. And if that battery pack dies, I can recharge it in a day on a sunny day. Even the other day, it was pretty damn cloudy.
Yeah, I was impressed.
And it charged it.
Like 75%.
Yeah, it charged it almost all the way. That last little bit, though, like the more it's charging, the longer it takes to charge. It's like a parking lot, right? The electrons have to find parking. So if the parking lot's empty, the electrons, it's easy to find a parking spot. But when the parking lot's full, it takes you longer to find a spot. Same thing with electrons. As the battery gets full, it takes longer and longer for it to get to 100%. My battery is an old AGM. I've got two AGMs for my van, two 100 amp hour AGMs, but they're in Oregon, and I'm about to fly out. The company I'm working for is paying for my flight. I'm going to Tennessee. I'm going to Bonnaroo. And I'm going to be selling jewelry like I have been out here on the West Coast, but now I'm going out east to do it. And then after that, we're going to Electric Forest, like almost immediately after Bonnaroo, going to Electric Forest, and gonna sell some more jewelry there, and then I'll be flying back out here. Hopefully all the money I get out there, I can put towards the van, getting that thing roadworthy. And I'll have maybe a little bit enough to get to Oregon, because I got all my shit in Oregon I got to go grab. But for those of you who didn't catch it earlier, good news, bad news, my van is doing much better. The only thing it needs now is new tires. And bad news is Vanagon is not going to be able to get fixed. It was towed because it was parked in front on public road, but in front of my friend's house, and it got towed. It got by the city, so it's gone. And
but that frees up your mind and money.
Yeah, that's true. The moral of the story is sometimes it's really expensive to be fucking poor.
Oh.
So, there it is. On that note, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for being on the live stream. As always, Miles and Smiles.